Hey chat, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all having a great Thursday. Almost said Friday, but it's not Friday today. So today we're going to be doing ourselves a delicious tuna poke bowl today. So obviously the raw sushi grade tuna we're going to cut up into nice little dice. I'm going to put it in with a little bit of sriracha, maybe a little bit more flavors as well, like some garlic and ginger, but very small amount. We're also going to do a beautiful brown rice, some avocado in there. We're going to do a Asian pickled cucumber with sesame seed oil, rice vinegar, a little touch of sugar in there, or honey, just to give it a bit of sweetness, and some pickled cabbage. And I think that's it. I think. There might be more. I might be forgetting it. Maybe spring onions and that. Probably start the cucumber slices because we want to let them pickle over time, so we want to give them plenty of time. It's going to be kind of a quick pickle, but you know, you can do this a day before if you want to get more of a stronger pickle recipe. So let's cut these down. I'm going to do some nice little thick ones, and I might even cut them in half as well. We'll see. Let's have a look. Should we have these in half as well? Oh yeah, they look pretty funky, so we're going to do that. I'm going to pickle these down, so let's cut these in half. I'm going to do quite a few. Just going to go for a pinch and a half, and I'm just going to give them a nice little mix up. So we're pretty much kind of seasoning and also kind of curing the cucumbers. Rice vinegar. Maybe I'll use sugar instead of honey because it would be a lot easier. Some sesame seed oil and obviously sesame seeds. So let me get that out now. I'd say half. Yeah, that'll be fine. If I need to add a little bit more sweetness to this, I can do. So let's open this rice vinegar bottle. About 2-3 tablespoons. So there's one. Now go careful on the sesame seed oil. Don't go pouring a tablespoon of it. It's very strong stuff. It's very strong in flavor. So I'm going to go for half a tea. I say half a teaspoon, but I've gone for a full teaspoon now. So there we go. Let me just have a little taste. If not, go easy on it. Don't go pouring it like a crazy madman like Chef. Oh, that's okay. It's not too bad. But what I will do is add a little touch more rice vinegar and a little touch more sugar. So these didn't been curing for very long, so that's fine. We're just going to give this a nice little marinade now. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go too crazy with this. Maybe we're going to pour all of it in there. And what I'm going to do during like the process of the day, I'm just going to keep turning that. Yeah, there we go. That's all going in now. So what I'm going to do is just kind of keep turning it every now and again. So just give it a nice little mix. So all those beautiful flavors get pushed over the cucumber. Sorry. I'm not going to use all of this. This is a lot of green cabbage. So I'm actually probably going to use about a quarter. Right, so let's cut this down. So put this in half. I'm going to cut this down. So I only want about a quarter. I'm not going to go too ballistic with the cabbage. So I'm going to put the rest in there. Maybe I'll do something for next week with it. We'll see. Right, so anyway, so there's the root there. So what we're going to do is just take that out. Cut it on an angle. So let's remove that. It's quite tough, that bit. So if you want, you can add it to it if you want. I always prefer taking it out. So, you know, preferences. I don't want to cut it long ways. I'm going to do a nice little short slice for this. So you can use the Japanese mandolin if you want to. It's entirely up to you. So yeah. So what we're going to do, slice this down. Just cure this a little bit. Good old pinch of salt. Don't want to go too bonkers with this, but I'd say about 1 to 2 tablespoons should be enough. Maybe I need a little touch more. Oh, there we go. I've got to use it up now. Right, so a little touch more vinegar. Do I need a little touch more? There we go. So about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. I'd say about 2 in there. We also want a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. So let's get the brown rice on now, because that's going to take about half an hour or so. Is it going to be called King Bean or something? 100 grams. Yeah, let's go for 150. 450, sorry, miles away. So lid on. We're going to pop this onto the stove. So I'm going to switch this up, bring this up to a simmer, and we're just going to cook this down very, very nicely. So once it pretty much comes up to a simmer, we're going to turn this down to a low heat, and then we should be good. And then we can put our cheeky timer on for about 25 minutes, and then for 15 minutes for steaming. What do you mean by steaming? So taking it off the heat and leaving the lid on, so it'll steam. Let's cut this beautiful tuna down. Right, so we're going to dice this up. Are you marinated? Yeah, we're going to get to it now. Sorry, I was backpacking my tuna because I was going to put it away. Also, you know, with the fish packets, and it's one of the worst things I find, or one of my pet hates, is when you put it in the bin and then your house stinks of, if it's been in there for a day or two, then the bin absolutely stinks. What I usually do, wash the packet before you throw it away so it doesn't stink. So just save you with a smelly bin. So just a little tip for you there. Right, we want a good old pinch of natural sea salt. But yeah, I like a challenge. May I ask why you rolled the lime before cutting it? Yeah, of course you can. So basically, just to make the lime easier to squeeze. So sometimes you get quite tough limes. So by just giving it a little cheeky roll, we're actually softening the segments up on the inside. So when you come to squeeze it, watch some of the struggle now. So when you get to squeeze it, it's a lot easier. So that's why you kind of roll it, to give it a little bit more of a little cheeky. There you go. It's a little life hack right for you. Roll in your limes, right? Right, so sriracha. Don't go too crazy on the sriracha. Now just be careful when you're mixing this up. I don't want to kind of break up the tuna. So I just want to be very nice and light and mix it up very nicely. Put your knife and just roll it around very gently. Give it a little twist and turn. Beautiful. So whenever you're taking the nut out, I usually use the knife. Now don't go and hammering down with it because you're going to hurt yourself. So, but do it very short width. Then you just turn the knife, comes out, and then you just gently pop it out like so. So you're not going to have an accident. Don't try and pull that nut out with full force. Just let it ease out of the knife. Otherwise you could end up hurting yourself. So just be very nice and gentle when you do this and take your time with it. Hilarious. Right, so slice this down. Beautiful. Okay, so do we really need the dramatic music for the avocado sliced in? Bit of lime juice and a little touch of salt. So stop it oxidize and also add you a little touch of flavor to it. Right, so I'm going to go with that fluffy rice, brown rice. Super tender, super soft. Give it plenty of time to cook. Nothing worse than hard, tough brown rice. Ugh, no. Nice and soft and fluffy. This looks like it's a perfectly sliced avocado. Yeah, looks okay. Yeah, it's alright. Right, so we're going in our little pickled cabbage. I love pickled cabbage. My nan used to make this. Fantastic. Right, so here's our beautiful Asian pickled cucumbers. So rice vinegar, sesame seed, little sugar, and sesame seeds. Put a few of those in there. Very delightful and delicious. Stay still. Actually, Chef, what are you going to put underneath there? It's a very good point, because I want to kind of like hold it up, right? Maybe I'll put a little bit more rice, so we can just... It's going to look a little bit dropped in, do you know what I mean? There we go. Oh, we've got some spring onions to put in there as well. And then obviously the tuna. Okay, I'm going too crazy on the cheeky sesame seeds. Pretty sure that's what you meant. Oops. There we go. Beautiful. So there we go. There's our delicious poke bowl. Tuna poke bowl. So, let me go through everything. Alright. So, we had our beautiful brown rice. We had our pickled white cabbage with extra virgin olive oil, rice vinegar. We also had the pickled cucumbers in sesame seed oil, rice vinegar, a little touch of sugar and sesame seeds. Avocado and lime, straightforward, nothing complicated. Avocado sliced, lime juice, bit of salt, boom, Bob's your uncle. So sushi grade tuna, which we diced up, and a little bit of salt, a little bit of lime juice, and obviously mixed up with some sriracha. Absolutely fantastic. And then obviously I had some leftover tofu sriracha mayo. Now that was leftover from yesterday. And how we made that, basically tofu, mustard. We also had in there apple cider vinegar, about 1 or 2 tablespoons. We also popped in about a quarter clove of garlic in there. And then just a little touch of water to blend it up. And what else was in there? There was something else. I can't remember. No, I think that was it. Oh yeah, and the sriracha, obviously. That was it. So, delicious. Have a great rest of your Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, for the beef chow mein $10 meal tomorrow. That recipe will be on my website in the evening, so you can go check it out. But anyway, have a great rest of your Thursday. Much loves, guys. Thank you for the support, and see you tomorrow. Much loves. Bye for now, amigos.